The White House laid it all out today, just how U.S. intelligence failed to detect and stop that Christmas Day terror plot. And President Obama addressed the nation to outline the steps he's taking to fix the system. The president took responsibility for the failure, saying, quote, "The buck stops with me." But he also ordered intelligence agencies to assign clear lines of responsibility for following leads and sharing information. And he ordered improvements in the system for putting people on the no-fly list. Chip Reid is at the White House tonight. And Chip, this review is really a stinging indictment of the intelligence community.
It certainly is, Katie. The report says that intelligence agencies knew that al-Qaeda in Yemen was actively recruiting people to attack the United States, but those agencies failed to follow through.
Rather than a failure to collect or share intelligence, this was a failure to connect and understand the intelligence that we already had.
The review ordered by the president finds that the U.S. government had sufficient information prior to the attempted December 25 attack to have potentially disrupted the al-Qaeda plot. But when the president met in the Oval Office to review terrorist threats just 3 days before the attack, Umar Farouk Abdul-Muttalib was not even on the list, despite a series of red flags.
What's new here and what's important and dramatic is the fact that you have an al-Qaeda affiliate trying to hit the homeland directly.
Numerous officials, including the president's top Homeland Security advisor, say they share in the blame.
I told the president today, I let him down.
The head of the National Counterterrorism Center left for a ski vacation shortly after the attack, communicating with the White House by secure phone. Still, the president said no single individual or agency is to blame.
For ultimately, the buck stops with me. As president, I have a solemn responsibility to protect our nation and our people. And when the system fails, it is my responsibility.
The report makes numerous recommendations for strengthening the system, including disseminating intelligence reports more widely and more quickly, ascertaining U.S. visa status of all suspected terrorists, and expanding the no-fly list. Perhaps in response to critics who say the president's response to the Christmas Day incident has been too mild, he adopted his strongest tone yet.
We are at war. We are at war against al-Qaeda.
The president said intensive efforts to fix the system will continue for months, but after 2 weeks of dealing with this issue around the clock, the White House would very much like to shift some of the focus back to health care and jobs. Katie?
Chip Reid at the White House. Chip, thanks very much.